My mother's voice still echoes in my head. Calm, unapologetic, rehearsed. Your sister's baby shower is the family's priority. We can't come to your wedding. I remember sitting there, phone in hand, staring at the message like it was some kind of test. I typed 3 words in reply. "That's fine, Mom." She didn't notice the period at the end, the full stop, the quiet death of whatever bond was left between us. That was 6 months ago. When I was younger, family was everything, or at least that's what they made me believe. I was the quiet one, the achiever who never demanded attention, who clapped the loudest when my sister won anything. She was the golden child, the firstborn, the miracle. My parents built their world around her. Every decision, every celebration revolved around her milestones. I was the shadow who carried the chairs, who took the photos, who learned early that love was conditional. Still, I loved them. I loved her, even when she borrowed money she never returned, even when she forgot to invite me to her engagement party, even when Mom told me, "You understand, right? You're the strong one." Yes, I understood perfectly. When I got engaged, I didn't expect fireworks. I didn't expect tears or speeches, just acknowledgement, a little respect. Instead, my mother said, "Oh, honey, your sister's baby shower is that same weekend. You'll need to reschedule, right?" I said no. My fiancé, Ethan, said no too. We'd already booked a small ceremony, just us and a few friends at a private villa in Maui. The date wasn't changing. That's when the message came. "We can't come. It's your sister's big moment." My sister even had the nerve to text me a laughing emoji followed by, "We'll celebrate when you're back. Maybe just do a dinner at home. Keep it simple." I reread that text 100 times. Not out of pain, out of clarity. They had shown me my place in their story. It was time I rewrote the ending. 2 weeks later, I called my real estate agent in Honolulu. The villa I had been quietly renovating for over a year was finally complete. A cliffside property, glass walls, endless ocean views, a private path to the beach. Price tag, $2 million, paid in full. Ethan and I had built it under my LLC, Kyle Holdings. They never knew. They thought I lived in a rented apartment in Portland, struggling with bills, asking for leftover recipes. I let them. I let them believe every illusion they had created about me. The quiet, average daughter who'd never quite measure up. Planning the wedding was easy. No drama, no chaos, no opinions. Just peace. A guest list of 12, the people who actually showed up in my life when no one else did. I didn't post anything, not a hint. I wanted silence before the storm. When the day came, the sky over Maui burned gold. The ocean moved like silk. Ethan looked at me like I was something he'd dreamed up. We exchanged vows barefoot on the deck, the sound of waves crashing against the rocks below. A single violin played. No photographers from magazines, no audience of pretenders, just truth. I remember closing my eyes and thinking, this is what freedom feels like. But freedom, like revenge, tastes better when it's served unexpectedly. 3 weeks later, I uploaded the photos. Not all of them, just enough. A few wide shots of the villa, the infinity pool spilling into the horizon, the ceremony setup framed by palms and ocean light, a close-up of my dress shimmering against the sunset. Caption: "We kept it intimate, just love, ocean, and pace. No hashtags, no tags, just a single location pin. Maui, Hawaii." I didn't have to wait long. Within 20 minutes, I saw the first typing bubble from Mom, then one from my sister, then Dad. Then they stopped, and then the calls began. 1, 2, 10, 20. By the time I woke up the next morning, my phone showed 101 missed calls. Mom had left a voice message. Her tone cracked somewhere between guilt and disbelief. "Why didn't you tell us it was there, that you were there? We didn't know it was like that." I didn't reply. I wanted them to sit with it. The silence, the realization, the image of what they chose to miss. Not because I wanted to punish them, but because I wanted them to feel the emptiness they carved into me all those years. They finally understood I never needed their validation. I never needed their presence. I just needed to stop asking for it. A month later, I sent my mother a postcard. No address, no return name, just a photo of the Maui villa at sunset and a handwritten line across the back. Thank you for not coming. It made everything perfect. Sometimes revenge isn't fire or fury. It's peace, the kind that burns quietly. It's standing in the home they thought you could never afford, looking out at the ocean and realizing you never lost them. You just stopped chasing what was never yours to keep. And for the first time in my life, that felt like love.